are here with Kelsey Anderson today. Hello, welcome.
So happy to be here. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to have you. So Kelsey, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I just got back home from Mardi Gras, so that was a journey.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I think that I have been catching up on sleep the past couple days, but it's been great. I love going to New Orleans, and Mardi Gras is one of my favorite holidays. And then I'm gonna go meet Joey on tour later this week, so I'm excited for that.
But Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's so fun.
I know. I'm gonna meet him in Austin, and then I'm gonna stay on the tour bus and go to San Antonio with him. So. Yeah, I was joking. I was like, this isn't the tour bus I was expecting to be on,
right.
whenever I was, maybe One Direction.
Yeah. Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
I love it. Have you guys like done any dances together?
No, honestly, Jenna kind of like back leads him a lot, I think.
Yeah.
And I am really bad at dancing, so
no, I feel like you guys should you should be on the tour. Like you guys should do a dance.
He is doing great. I think that if
he
I
is
went
really
up there,
good.
Oh well, they pulled me up on stage once.
Did
Last
they?
time I came on tour, they pulled me up on stage, and it was
yes.
rough.
No, I bet everyone loved it though.
Yeah,
like that's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love a guy that can dance. It's rare, like a guy that also just actually enjoys it too. And
I know.
like now
he really
be so
enjoys
good at it.
Yeah, and I mean we're ready to start training for our wedding dance.
That's what I was gonna ask.
That's the preparation that we gotta put in soon.
Your guys' dance, there's gonna be so much pressure.
I know, literally on me because we all know he's good.
Oh shit! No, it'll be so cute. What is your relationship like with astrology?
I don't know a whole bunch. Like my sister's very into it, and so she has talked to me about like my moon and my sun, or like my rising.
Yeah,
I don't know.
all
I know
the
like
above.
the little things,
yes,
but I definitely want to learn more. I think it's super interesting.
Yay!
Yeah.
What is Joey's sign? I need to know.
Joey is a Gemini.
He is a Gemini.
Yeah.
I love an evolved Gemini man.
Yes, yeah.
I feel like Geminis a hard time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but he's great.
He's great.
I don't know.
They're great. They're like very social and just fun and a good time. And when it's an evolved energy, like I just say when they have passion and when they like have direction in life and they are using all of their energy towards work or a relationship, then it's like they're the best.
No, he really
so smart.
like that's one thing about Joey is whenever he's committed to something, he gives it like 110%. Like with our relationship right off after the show and everything, like he was giving, I mean, he still does, but like especially then, he was giving it 110% with Dancing with the Stars, same way. I just feel like that is the type of man he is he's like very focused.
I love, and you love that.
Yes, 100%.
Because you are an Aries sun.
Yes.
Okay. So the sun is where we shine. Okay. It's where we feel our best. It's where we feel confident and happy. And Aries is actually exalted when it's in the sun. Okay. Leo, the sign Leo, it's ruled by the sun. Like it's at home there, but Aries is like extra powerful. Okay. So an Aries sun is someone who's confident. They're very noticeable. Like you're magnetic. Oh. And also we'll get to Pluto. But Aries suns, they just have this natural like shine. They're not this natural light to them. And they are ruled by Mars. So they're fast and there's action and they're competitive. Yeah. So I love that. Yeah. Okay, so back to the big three in astrology. It's the sun, moon, and rising. So you're an Aries sun. You're shining, you're bold, confident, leader, fifth house. Also, the fifth house does rule children, but it also rules, I call it the entertainment house. Oh, it is where we see like LA and New York City and movies and music and performing and sports and fashion, like it's the fun house. So because your sun is there, like not surprised also that you shine, like your time on TV and that you've been pulled to LA in this lifetime, like that was kind of always, it's somewhere that's natural to you, even if it doesn't feel like it.
No, I do love LA. I love New York as well. I was wanting to move to New York originally, but then we came to LA because Joey was on Dancing with the Stars. And then we were like, wait, the weather here's great.
So good. Yeah.
And we fell in love with LA as well. Yeah.
That's cool. I do. Yeah. Like the fifth house, you can, with the Jupiter in the fourth, you can live in all of the above.
Here we go.
And then, moon sign. So the moon is very important. It's our emotions and our mental health. You have a Capricorn moon. Okay. Love. Okay, I'm a Capricorn sun.
I'm excited.
I'm a Capricorn sun, and Capricorn's an earth sign. So it is all about, think about like planting a seed, watering it and nurturing it, and it likes to build something really beautiful and rich. Emphasis on the rich. Capricorn, it's hard work. It likes to it likes to work, but then it likes to play also. So it's all about doing a good job. It values things like legacy and it takes pride in work. So having a Capricorn moon, there's like a need for you in this lifetime to feel really aligned with the work that you're doing. And you have to love the work that you're doing because as a Capricorn moon, like work is just really important to you. Again, with the whole traditions also and legacies, like Capricorns are really into that stuff. Like they like that. I think Christmas.
Yeah. It's funny because, I mean, like right now I'm doing like more social media and stuff, but I keep telling Joey, I'm like, I want to have like a bigger purpose in my work. And I feel like I want it to be more like rewarding and fulfilling. So it's funny that you say that too, because I mean, before all this, I was working in construction project management and I really,
oh my gosh. Wow.
I loved like my career and what I was doing. And I feel like it was fulfilling and rewarding in some sense, but I'm still trying to find like my niche right now in this role of what I'm doing now in life. But I definitely feel like I want to, work harder and find like a bigger purpose in my work.
I love that. Yeah. I feel you with the Capricorn. It's like we can feel so like out of alignment if we don't love what we do. Okay, rising sign. Okay. This is that's where that birth time matters so much because this is where you entered the world. At the exact moment you were born, you entered and you were a Sagittarius. Ooh. This is the first energy that you've ever met or that you came into contact with. And the rising sign, I think of it as our natural, kind of just our natural drive through life. It's our motivation and it's how we move through the world. Sagittarius is a fire sign like Aries, and Sagittarius rules foreign travel, higher education, philosophy, spirituality, belief systems. Like Sagittarius, I always think of like an old wise professor. Like it's super smart, but it loves to learn and it loves to travel and it loves to just experience different things. So again, just more confirmation too, I think, with adopting and just having like literally broadening your horizon and having even traveling, of course. You might live in a different country one day. Yeah. Even just The Bachelor.
I grew up half my childhood in Germany, too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. It's usually very literal. Sagittarius risings are usually born in a different country than they live in currently. Or they have just like multiple degrees and they're just like continuing the education program. But they're very smart. So and I was just thinking is like even with The Bachelor and just how like that had to have just felt like such a whirlwind. But like Sagittarius risings always say yes to opportunities. Yeah. Even if it's scary. It's like there's something that probably excites you. You're like, yeah, this feels right.
Right. And I love always like pushing like my boundaries a little bit, like out of my comfort zone and like making sure that I'm like exploring new things and trying out new things because it's like you never really know what you're going to like or don't like unless you try it, even if it sounds a little scary.
Yeah. Good. When The Bachelor, like when that opportunity came up, were you like, did you have like a good feeling? Were you like, I feel like this is going to change my life? Like, did you know?
I went on to it. Okay, so I went through the whole interview process. I didn't really think that I was going to get on because it's a long interview process. And then once they finally asked me like, hey, we want you to come to LA for it. Then all of a sudden I was like, okay, wait 1 second. Let me think about this. Right. And I talked over with like some of my friends and everything. And then I finally decided like, okay, you know what? I think that I'm just going to put myself out there and do it. And I never really thought that it was going to change my life the way that it did. Honestly, I just went on because I was like, this is a really cool experience. And, it could happen, it could not, but I'm just going to go into it with an open mind and see what happens.